Howdy, I'm Derek, and for this episode of Lambda of the Week, we're covering a Lambda custom Excel function called lead cars, or characters, short for characters. If you're new to Lambda, please check out the video that previews this entire series using link in the comments below. And to get a free workbook containing this custom function, as well as a couple of others, you can grab that from a link in the comments below. And if you want access to the full Lambda library that I use with over 70 custom Excel functions, including examples of each of them, there's a link in the comments below to that as well. Okay, so for this week, lead cars, or again, characters, short for characters. What this is doing is allowing you to say, hey, we've got this data, but it should always be a certain number of characters long. And if it's not, let's put some prefix to the beginning to make it that length. There are many times where I've had to do this with identifiers, and for some reason the system requires it to have the zeros, even though there's only really 3 digits to it. And this is a very similar way to what I took back in the day to do that. So within this custom function, you just have to provide the number of characters, the fill character at the beginning, and then where are the inputs. And it can do this in a spilling fashion, because a lot of times you want to do this across a column and have another column that has this formatted approach to it. So as an example, we have 1, 2, 3. Well, it should be 8 characters. We're going to add 5 zeros to the beginning. Similar to this one, let's add 4, and then 3, and then, oh, this one's good. We don't have to add anything, and so on. And it does all that for you with that spilling effect when you supply an array of more than one cell. But that's all there is to it. Super helpful for just one of those kind of basic ways to clean up your data. That's it for this episode of Lambda of the Week. Remember to get your free copy of this template, or even better, grab a copy of the library template that has all of the Lambda functions that I use in my library. Remember, there's 70 plus in there. We're going to cover a lot of them all throughout 2026. You can find links to both in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Tell us what you liked about it. Share with a friend or a colleague or somebody who might benefit from this. And of course, don't forget to click subscribe so you don't miss out on other great Excel tips or tricks, including this Lambda of the Week series in 2026. Thank you so much for watching, and have an excellent rest of your day.